Hello and welcome to another episode of Excel Learning Series with Syed. In this episode, we will see how to build Vlookup based on drop-down selections. We have this first sheet with the company name and the second sheet that is lookup where we will be trying our Vlookups. To follow along with me, make sure you have a copy of this workbook downloaded using the link in the video description. Let us begin. Before even I get started, I need to do some pre-work to build my drop-down list and then start building my VLOOKUPs. So now I will go to the company name sheet tab. From here, I need a drop-down of full names. So for that, what I would do is I will first convert this data set into a table so that each time a new data is added or removed in this table, the same gets updated in my drop-down. So to convert this thing into a table, what I would do is place my cursor anywhere inside the data. Under the Home tab, select Format as Table and select any table of my choice. I will go with this one. Then I will ensure that my table has headers is selected and click OK. This will convert my data into a table. Now I need to have only full name column from this set. For that, I will select the column D. I will slowly move my cursor towards the letter D. See how my icon changed to a black little arrow? That's when I need to click on it to select the entire column from that table. Then go to Formulas tab, select Name Manager, and then click New. Before I do that, see how I have my table already named. This is a table created out of this range that we just created. Now if I click on New, it refers to the table full name column only. So I will call this as Names in the Name field and then click OK. Now I have that column renamed to Names from the table 1. I will click Close. Now I go to Lookup tab, select the field where I want my drop down to appear, then go to Data tab, then click Data Validation. From this window, I will select List from the options under Validation Criteria. Then here under Source, I will type in equal to and type in names. That's the list of names we have on our table. Click OK and I have all my names here. But I see them in random order. I want them to be in alphabetical order. To do that, I will go back to my data. Then under column D, I will click on that drop down and then click Sort A to Z. And this will sort all the data accordingly. If I go back to my lookup now and select the drop down, I have all my names in alphabetical order. Now that we have a drop down created, let's start building our VLOOKUP. Here in cell B2, I will place my selection and type in equal to VL. As soon as I see that function in my view, I will press tab on my keyboard to select that. What do I want to look up? I want to look up this cell, that is B1, and then press F4 on my keyboard. I want to lock it. I want any value that appears in B1 to be looked up. Where do I want to look? After inserting comma, I will go for my table array. From column D, I will move my cursor very slowly. As and when I see that black arrow, I will click. Without releasing my mouse, I will drag towards the right and go up to column J. Then I know for sure that my email is sitting in column 2 from my selection. So I will insert comma, then 2 and then 0. Then close the bracket. See how I have the table reference. It says the table 1 full name region. It's selecting all the columns from full name to column region. Now if I press enter on my keyboard, it says #NA because there is nothing selected here. So I will select a name and there we go. I have the email fetched from that table. I can simply drag this down. See what happens when I drag this down. It will fetch me all the emails only because I'm not changing the column number here. So I will go ahead and change this 2 to number 3. Now I have department and this one to number 4 and this one to number 5 and this one to number 6 and this one to number 7 because I know that the data is in those columns. Now I will select that start date cell, go to home, change the format from general to date. So that's the start date. And I will reduce the decimal points here. So just click on decrease button here under the home tab. Now, if I change the name from this person to another person, et voila, we have a perfect VLOOKUP built using the selection of values from the dropdown. I can simply switch the names and see the VLOOKUP working at amazing speed. I hope you find this video helpful and use it in your projects. In the next episode, we will explore more dimensions of Excel. If you haven't already, ensure to click on that subscribe button and click on the little bell to enable notifications from my channel. Thank you and have a lovely one. Until next time.